So tonight, pressure is mounting to remove California Congressman Eric Swalwell from the Intelligence Committee after the story broke that he allowed a suspected Chinese spy into his campaign and fundraising. She has since fled the country back home to China, but Fox News reporting reveals that until yesterday, she was still, quote, friends on Facebook with Swalwell's father and his brother. In fact, Swalwell's father liked a picture that she posted in March of this year, in March of 2020. Both of those friendships have died ever since that story broke, though. Joining me now is Congresswoman Elise Stefanik, a member of that House Intelligence Committee. The Congresswoman sits on the same committee with Eric Swalwell. Congresswoman, great to see you tonight. Thank you for being here.
Good to be with you, Martha.
So do you believe that he should be removed from the committee because of this? That's what Representative McCarthy says, Leader McCarthy says.
100% he should be removed from the committee. He should step down from his position on the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence. Not only is it disturbing for any member of Congress to be compromised by the Chinese Communist Party, but particularly if you're a member of Congress who sits on that very select committee that has oversight over our intelligence agencies, that gets highly classified briefings, especially when it comes to adversaries like China, like Russia. Eric Swalwell is compromised and he needs to step down. Speaker Pelosi has tried to brush this under the rug. This issue is not going away. There are more questions that need to be answered. Not only should he step down, he needs to appear before the Ethics Committee.
And do you believe Nancy Pelosi should have briefed the Gang of Eight? She should have made sure that leadership was well aware of what was going on. She says there's no problem with Eric Swalwell. He did nothing wrong and there was no reason to alert anyone.
I mean, this is one of the most concerning pieces of news, I think, since I've been in office to learn about a colleague. We're talking about a Chinese Communist Party official that infiltrated a member of Congress's campaign, that fundraised money for him, that also placed staff members and interns into his official office.
That's right.
That is very disturbing. Speaker Pelosi absolutely should have briefed the Gang of Eight, and I know that Leader McCarthy is going to demand answers for this. I also want to know, when was Speaker Pelosi made aware of this? She needs to come clean with her colleagues and the American people why she didn't share this and why she didn't demand Eric Swalwell to step down from the committee.
Yeah. I mean, given what we now know about how this all worked, and as you say, she placed an intern in one of his offices. She was bundling for his finances. She obviously had at least an acquaintance friendship with members of his family. And here is what he said about spying back in 2019 with regard to Russia. Watch this.
Stated plainly, the president's son met with a Russian spy. We now have the best evidence of that. In our minority report, the Democrats put out that Ms. Veselnitskaya was going all over the world and bumping into Dana Rohrabacher, which is a sign of a spy, someone who tries to create, a coincidence encounter. And now we know that she was working at the behest of the Russian government.
So that's how it works, Congresswoman Stefanik. He knows how it works.
It's the height of hypocrisy, and what is truly disturbing and very sad irony is that Eric Swalwell was the perpetrator of these baseless accusations and the phony Russia hoax of Russia collusion. You can take his own words and replace the word Russia with the Chinese Communist Party and replace the name of President Trump with Eric Swalwell, and the accusations he was lobbing that weren't based in fact are in fact true about his coordination with the Chinese Communist Party asset in the United States. He owes his colleagues answers, he owes his constituents answers, and he should step down from the House Intelligence Committee.
I mean, we know that this woman had, the reporting is that she had at least 2 physical relationships with the people that she was also getting to know here in the United States. His office has refused to answer that question with regard to him, so we do not know, we have no information that that's the case, but more digging to come. Thank you so much, Congresswoman. Great to see you tonight. Elise Stefanik from New York.